there's a reason, again, why we took the step from WOLED up to Quantum.OLED. Otherwise, they would have just stuck with WOLEDs until the end of time, and that's what it would have been. But we can see at the absolute most premium, LG Signature Series level, they are canceling their rollable OLED. Because the rollable OLED, not only was it a bad idea because lift cabinets exist, and if you don't know what a lift cabinet is, look into it. It's literally tens of thousands of dollars cheaper than what LG was trying to charge you for essentially the same technology. Yes, granted, the OLED itself rolled, but it was not worth the premium, especially given the fact that it was just a WOLED. It wasn't incredibly bright like what we have right now with the S95D, and the list goes on. The simple nature of LG is overcharge, and then when they realize they can't overcharge, just silently cancel. And that's kind of what everybody else does too. Like when a bad idea is pushed out into the mainstream and the reporters hype it up as this premium thing that every rich person needs to have, and then rich people actually don't bite to it because they're a little smarter than they thought they were, not just throwing their money away. That's where the companies, again, silently roll out these cancellations, they walk away, they backstep, all that kind of stuff. Simply put, in 2024, OLEDs have the ability to get up to over 2,000 nits. And to downgrade yourself to something like a WOLED that doesn't even hit that, or even half that nit range, wouldn't even be worth it. Now again, I've mentioned in my prior video about the LG G4, the LG C4, and the list goes on. They cannot compete anymore. And I know that upsets a lot of people, and a lot of people even in that video had a lot to say about it, which I will just continue to say the science is out there to support the quantum dot filters being an upgrade to OLED technology, not a hindrance. And, you know, again, that's kind of why this move was made too, because you have stark competition now. I mean, you have the Sony A95K, A95L. And I mean, the A95L, for example, you get up to what, like 77 inches? I mean, you're pretty much good right there. I don't know many people that would have a 77-inch A95L and then look at this rollable OLED and say, I just have to go run out and buy it. Especially when it has less brightness, worse color overall, and the user experience, give or take, is going to be pretty similar to what you have on the lower-end LG models. With the G4 existing and the G3 existing, there is literally no need to buy the rollable OLED. And I think a lot of people with money kind of know that. So this basically shows us what I've been saying, right? WOLED is a fleeting technology. Nobody at the highest level is willing to pay that kind of money for that. And the proof is LG literally closing that out. That whole chapter, that whole product line, gone. That particular product in that line, gone. And, you know, here's the relevance. We still have the wall being sold. Sony is still selling their crystal LEDs, right? We still have premium stuff at astronomical dollar amounts being sold. So that means that LG in that world couldn't compete. Because it's not that people don't have money. There are tons of rich people everywhere. But the reality is they're not really willing to drop the kind of money that LG was asking for something that they know good and damn well is just outdated, fleeted technology. And that is as real as it gets. Thanks so much for watching, the #1 brand in honesty. Until the next video, I'll see you guys later.